Yeah, natural.
Young children playing outdoors, discovering, experimenting, succeeding, failing, and just having a go. It's engaging and life-reinforcing.
Wow!
I think a lot of us, when we get to retirement age, we lose contact with the young ones. I've only got this one little grandie, and I see her, once a week. So coming somewhere like this, I think all these children keeps me young. Younger, shall I say.
All the interaction here between the old, the young and the in-between is part of an intergenerational gardening program here at the Hilton Harvest Community Garden near Fremantle called Buds and Blooms.
It's about growing in the garden, it's about getting dirty, it's about being in nature and the social connections that come from that.
Sarah Nix is the coordinator of Buds and Blooms. She has a Master's in Sustainable Development and once ran a native nursery, and she's always been a keen gardener. There's a lot going on in this community garden, isn't there? I mean, look at this, the classic organised allotments, but over here in the Buds and Blooms bed, it's quite different. What's going on?
Yeah, so the Buds and Blooms garden bed it's a bit more wild. There's a lot more planted, and it's because it's about the process, not the product. The experience for the kids of growing and sowing and really knowing where food comes from, I find it really beneficial for me, and I really love seeing that in the kids and the seniors that come along.
Snip it off.
Snip it off.
You can feel the joy here. How did the program start?
The program was founded by a lady named Sasha Ray. So she's a local member of the community, and she was an occupational therapist who was working in aged care facilities at the time. And she could see there was a real need for elderly, for seniors, to get out in the environment and to make those connections with the younger generation. So we'll get everyone together on the mats. We'd like to welcome everybody to Buds and Blooms today. We're going to move over to the garden bed, and we're going to get some trowels and do some planting in the garden, so that we can all get our hands in the dirt.
How could you not get something out of those happy faces down there? They are just fantastic. It just puts a smile on your face. They learn about where their food comes from and how you have to care for the plants, and, this is their first science lab before they start formal education.
It's great for the elderly people as well as the young children.
I think the pleasure they get is watching the young ones learning and just enjoying being here.
There's a lot of wild play that goes on in the garden, lots of kids exploring nature, using their imaginations. Being exposed to dirt and germs and bacteria is really important for kids to ensure they have strong immune systems and grow up healthy.
Here we go. Come on. Come on. In we come.
Fred Matthews has been a regular with Buds and Blooms for many years. He lives next door and looks after the chooks. So the program's called Buds and Blooms. Which one are you?
I'm Bloomin' Fred. And the kids actually call me Bloomin' Fred. No bloomer stands taller than the one that bends to help a bud.
There's something about kids and chooks, isn't there?
Oh, they're fascinated by them. When they come out and present their half a dozen eggs when they've been the designated egg collector, you swear they've got the crown jewels there because they're just beaming.
Okay, everybody, we're going to go make some pesto. Does anyone know what this is?
Basil.
Basil! That's right, it's basil. So anything green we can put in our pesto. I've got some more basil over here. Let's pop it all in. Oh, smells good, doesn't it? So everybody put some leaves in. Pop it in. Go. We've made pesto from the garden. We're going to mix it with some potatoes that we've boiled up for the kids for morning tea.
Very good. And what's your mix for the pesto? I saw all sorts of unconventional leaves going in there.
There definitely is. It's getting to know the full cycle. So the kids have planted the garden with us, they've watched things grow and then harvesting it, and that connect of where food comes from and being able to make it themselves and then enjoy it.
I think everyone's dream is to bring their child up on a big, expansive farm, and that's not so easy in the urban environment. So I think he gets all that kind of wild play out of it, the opportunity to kind of dig in the dirt, get messy, and also social skills. You know, he's getting to play with other kids and smear his mother in turmeric. There you go, little man. Off you go. And honestly, it's the highlight of my week to come here.
I think there's lots of things that we both get out of it, but I think that community is so important, and for him and for us as parents as well, just coming together with people from all over the area, enjoying being in nature. It's easy to lose our innocence as we get older in life, and I think coming together with the younger generations and all being together, it brings us back to ourselves. It brings us back to that innocence within each one of us, and I think that's one of the most important things that we can carry with us in our life. I think it keeps the older generation healthy, vital, helps to maintain that mental clarity.
It gives me, you know, a little bit of purpose because I'm my own, and I thoroughly enjoy the involvement and get more out of it than I put into it. I'm sure of that.
We have people coming back week after week because of those social connections, those social bonds that come from the program. And, you know, that's what keeps me coming back each week. And, you know, a big part of the program is the philosophy of healthy minds, healthy bodies, happy hearts, and that's how people go away each week.